Sully, little Tommy. And do we have a guest host? Should we do it now?
Yes, we do.
Let's just do it right this second. Let's roll. Do we have a guest host?
We have a great guest host. He is from Star 94.1. Jesse and Tati in the morning. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Jesse Lozano.
Wow, Jesse Lozano's here. Listen. Return of the Mac, Billy. And are they killing it or what?
You guys literally can play anything.
Oh, they can?
Every single time.
Can I just put it up here?
Yes.
We have these guest hosts
Yes.
ever since the passing of my good friend and our good co-host, Rusty Nails.
Yes.
Let's just give them the damn job. I mean, look at this. Seriously. You can't teach that.
Guys,
I can't tell what's more ridiculous, that picture or that picture.
and that's what I was telling your band. They were asking me where I get something like this, and I said, if you Google obnoxious suits, you would be surprised at how many websites come up immediately. I have a whole closet of them.
I want the band to now go to obnoxioussuits.com
Yes, yes.
and see if we can pull something together.
But I love the reason why you started wearing these, because you were talking about air personalities and you weren't getting noticed. So what did you do?
So I'm so glad you're bringing this up. When I worked in LA, I worked with this guy who would, when we would do interviews with celebrities, at the end of the interview, he would hand them a signed picture of himself to the celebrity. And I used to think it was one of the weirdest bits ever, because why does Snoop Dogg want a signed picture of a radio personality? But what it did was it made the whole focus of the interview about the talent. And it took it off of the celebrity.
Wow.
And so I thought, how could I do something like that? I just started wearing crazy stuff, and I learned, okay, if you show up in something crazy enough, doesn't matter who you're interviewing or sitting across from, you shine like a diamond. And so I can't
like
stop.
the song.
Have a seat.
So wait a second.
Sure.
I've got a
Yes,
question.
have a seat.
Yeah.
So that means that every time you interview a big celebrity, and you interview a lot of big celebrities.
I'm doing Tom Cruise next week.
Are you really?
Yeah.
In person?
In person.
Ask him, say, hey, what about all the negative press with Scientology? See what he says.
See, just in case. That'll be my last question.
I'll tell you what he's going to say.
I don't ever want to see it again! Ever! And if you don't do it, you're fired!
Yeah, that's it. But, so, for example, he's going to make a comment.
Right, and that's what I hope. You almost hope that you make them feel a little bit more comfortable about taking the spotlight off of them, and they can say something about you.
He'll like you. He'll like you.
I hope.
Oh, he will. Can I purchase a flight suit? Can I purchase a
Yeah,
flight
I'll wear a
suit
flight suit.
for that interview?
100%.
Flight.
Easy.
I will purchase a flight suit. Mary, Molly, whoever our people are.
But there needs to be, I'm not going to lie.
He's a size 32
little bit, oh, I wish.
in the chest.
Hey, I worked out in the 90s.
Listen, I would love. You should wear a flight suit.
I would love it. I need to pizzazz it. I need to bedazzle a patch, something like that to make it a little bit more me. But dude, I'm so there.
Is that a little more you, bedazzled?
Obnoxious fashion or accessories. That's a
Okay,
little
so
bit me.
would you ever consider having a bedazzled phone case?
No.
So that's where I draw the line.
That's where I draw my line.
What about a purse dog?
He probably has one.
I have a couple. I have Frenchies.
have
Come
one.
on, buddy. You know how I roll.
Ladies and gentlemen, Jesse.
All right, Jesse Lozano, who, by the way, is my little nephew.
From the tall side of his family. He has a taller side
you
of
guys
his
related?
family. That's right.
Yeah, he is.
Two Radio Hall of Famers?
He married my cousin.
No
Yeah,
kidding.
Through marriage.
No kidding.
Yes.
She is prettier than him. All right. Just if you're wondering.
All right.
All right, let's bring out the guest.
All right, let's do it. What do we got?
She is a successful real estate agent, former Charger girl. She was on Survivor. Ladies and gentlemen, Laura Cain.
Is that the Survivor theme?
No, that is Destiny
Was that
Child.
your walk-on music?
No, that's
You're a
Destiny's
fucking
Child.
Charger girl, and your walk-on music. I thought it was going to be like dun, dun, dun,
No.
like the Gary Glitter song.
Oh, like the Chargers theme song whenever they got a goal.
Could you guys
touchdown,
Oh,
whatever
wait
it
a
is.
second. Could you guys off the top of your head, if you even know this, could you possibly play the San Diego Charger theme song? Remember the San Diego Supercharger song?
San Diego
Leonard Tucker.
Superchargers.
That's actually the song.
Chargers. Right here.
I'm so embarrassed. I swear.
don't make
I rarely heard that song. I never scored.
There's some songs that I'm impressed that you guys can play. That one is not one of them.
But I'm so happy Kara's here. She's a successful real estate agent here in San Diego, but she was a Charger girl, and she was on Survivor, but more importantly, you're not going to believe this. She was at Jesse's house last Saturday.
Wow.
Which is
That's awkward.
insane.
Does Mrs. Lozano know?
Thank God she does.
How did that happen?
Well, my wife is an identical twin, and so they had a two-person amazing house party at our house. My job was playlist only, and they moved all the couches, and we turned it into like a straight-up old-school like house party, sweaty house party.
What was the theme?
The theme was 1995 to 2005. It was like this window of time.
Is now a decade that you can theme a party around, and it's really fun. You can maybe pull things out of your closet. I have
Sweaty house party? Sweaty floor dance? What'd you call it?
It was we called it a California gangster style pool party.
Okay.
Without the pool.
Wow. California.
pretty accurate.
Hey, but
Of course I look at Trace.
Hey, Kara. Kara, you've had a successful career, and I watch you and I follow you on social media, and I feel like you're having the time of your life at this very moment. Is that
100%.
accurate?
That's actually very accurate, yeah. I try to be always, in my prime, and I feel like right now
I try to always be in my prime. I love that idea right there. Me too.
just keep getting better.
I got lots of questions. Let's get our next guest.
You're right.
I have
All right.
a ton of questions for her. Because she's 18 years old. She's
There
been
you
a
go.
Charger girl. She's been a Charger girl. She's a successful. I mean, you are young for this much success. You really are.
Well, thank
You're
you.
like Taylor Swift young.
Thank you.
Okay.
There you go. This next guest, I've known her for 30 years. She was on the Jeff and Jerry Showgram for decades. She now has her own podcast. Ladies and gentlemen, Laura Cain.
That was so good.
You know what?
I love
Did
me.
you bring a dog?
I
good one.
did.
Elvis.
Did you bring a
Elvis.
purse dog with you?
He's too big to fit in my purse, but I did bring him. I'm that obnoxious dog
I've
lady.
seen hey, let me just do this for a second.
Thank you. I need Laura's water cup. Now I'm
that.
good. Now it's complete.
By the way, Tommy has a dress just like that.
Oh, he does.
But speaking of your dress, I'm your older brother, basically.
Uh-oh, what?
But I think we need to send you home and get another outfit. That's a little too tight, Laura.
My Amazon dress for $24.99.
Yes,
Thank
girl.
you very much.
I think you look incredible.
Thank you. Here.
Laura, are
The
you?
band thinks it's fantastic. Look at James has got his phone. He's taking a photo.
Believe me, there's tape involved here somewhere. So
Laura,
we're good.
last time I did your podcast at your house, I mouth kissed your dog, and I never asked you if that was okay. I just did it again.
That's fine.
I'm
I do
okay.
it all the time.
Because I brought that up on the air, and everybody said that is incredibly disrespectful. You can mouth kiss
What?
your own dog, but keep your gross mouth off other people's
Hold on,
dogs.
right there. That's a country lyric. Let's get that. That's right there. Somebody write that
All right,
down.
as long as you're good.
I'm good
Yeah,
with that.
that's-
Yeah.
yeah.
No
So I have a
problem.
question. So how is it for you? Because you did almost 30 years with Jeff and Jer, and now you have your own podcast, and you carried on. How is it going for you post Jeff and Jer?
You want me to be honest? Or do you want me to be like TV show? Yay!
Be honest.
It's hard. It's a hustle. It's hard work every day. Doing a podcast is not like, oh, I'm going to turn on a microphone and do it on my Apple phone and send it out. It's like a lot of work.
You know what's funny about that is that people get involved and they think, hey, I'm having my own show.
Right,
My own
right.
show. And I've always maintained that having a microphone in front of you no more makes you a radio broadcaster than me having a fast car makes me a NASCAR driver.
That's-
Now, my personality, maybe.
Yeah.
But honestly.
That's right, Sully.
Yeah, this is. To wit. But the problem is people get in this. And they think, like, I'm going to say there's about a 3-month window where they're doing it either once a week or once a day.
And they're very excited about it.
Really?
With all the
Nice.
passion.
And then suddenly, like the rest of us,
I know, like, oh my God, what are we going to talk about this week?
no, it's a great gig. I mean, we're very, very fortunate to do what we do for a living.
But I love
for
it.
a long time.
Yes.
But still, it is not just phone it in
Right.
job. And it's a 100%, and especially a podcast because, you can't measure like the same metrics that you could measure on TV and
Right.
terrestrial radio, right?
Very vague.
And then you got to try to pitch this thing to a potential sponsor.
Right.
Right?
There's
And they want to see the value add and so on and so forth. So that's top down. It's a really interesting business model. It works, and I think that's where things are going. I think they're obviously
Thank
terrestrial
you.
radio and television still rule, but at the same time, we're going through this interweb thing. I've
And
heard
if you can hang on to and I've told you this before, the consistency part of it sometimes is the game changer. If you can hang in there and do it month after month
That's
after month.
what's so hard. But
Yeah.
yes, you're
you do
so
a great
right.
job. You do a really good job of that. You're always on. You're always doing your thing. So
Thank you.
if there's
Jesse.
any potential sponsors watching this right now,
Oh, we love it. We're cheap, believe me. We are cheap.
All right. We have a lot of questions for Laura, but let's bring out the next guest.
We have another guest?
She was the big winner at the San Diego Music Awards, taking home 3 trophies. Ladies and gentlemen, Sara Petite. But I do want to say this. Yes, she brought home 3 trophies.
Oh, I know. Oh, listen, I know. One more day.
No, but I
Hold on.
believe-
What is the competing nominee? Is that what this is? Is that what's happening?
I know
right now?
she did.
Oh, there we go.
Wow.
Oh, I do have to get my.
We have been skunked for 2 years. In fact, can you get Kevin Hellman online? Oh, no.
Oh, wait, I wasn't finised with my sentence.
Yeah, was there
She won-
more?
Yeah, she
Oh,
won
great.
3, but if I'm not mistaken, she is the winner of 8 San Diego Music Awards.
My goodness.
You would be Olivia Rodrigo of the San Diego Music Awards.
There you go.
Thank you for saying that. These
Yeah.
are the kind of people I want to meet. I love you, Sarah. But you know what?
Meryl Streep.
Don't even worry about it.
You have 8 San Diego Music Awards?
From just this year or from over the last couple of years?
No.
How many do we have? How many do we have?
Oh, wow.
We don't have 3. We have 1. 1. Uno. Like the card game.
Hey,
That's
but,
us.
But the morning after the San Diego Music Awards, from the newspaper to social media, you were all over the place. You and Rebecca Jade.
Yeah.
You guys,
great.
you guys whooped it. How was it that night? How did you feel?
I was drunk. I didn't.
When you heard your name for the first time and you walked up there, how did that feel?
It was very nice.
Were
No,
you-
it was really. It was. No, it was.
I always want to know, especially
You never
people.
know if you're. Pardon me?
I would be there too. I'm sorry. I would be indulging in the libations at any award show that I was participating in for sure. But in that moment, do you go, when you get to the stage, crap, I had a couple too many drinks. Wait a minute. Are you conscious of basically what is about to happen to you while
Oh.
you're drinking?
I'm usually. Yeah, I'm very controlling. You know
Okay,
what I mean?
good.
Like I just
Gotcha.
like to. I always have to be able to take care of everything. And the last award, I was like, oh, and then I had like 2 people bought me. I said, oh no, no more.
Totally.
Because I was just like, woo. I knew it.
And you don't know how many
And if I
awards you're
didn't-
going to win, how many times you're going to end up on stage. So
Well, the 3rd time, I was like, woo.
Oh,
Progressively get drunker.
third
I was
time.
like,
Catch that keyword, third time.
yeah. Well, I started singing along with my song. I was like, oh, that's my song. But I would do that anyways because I'm like a 6-year-old. But it was.
What were the categories that you won?
Best everything. Best everything.
Best Americana band. Best Americana album, and then album of the year.
And then that album, you told me yourself, how do you feel about that album?
Oh, I don't want to be. I've had like I had a partner pass away 10 years ago, and since then I've had this ultimate opportunity to really work on myself, and so this is like a work of art, but it's also like I'm my greatest achievement, myself, my body, like my heart and soul, and so that album is just it's just me, and then sometimes I get when I play shows and stuff, I get really wonderful feedback, because like that it touches people, and this place is a hard place to be. It's beautiful. I mean, this is the most beautiful place. I'm really grateful, but I've had like a lot of hard things happen, but like there's always like a light and opportunity for growth, and I'm on this big soul journey, and so it was really nice to be honored for that because it means a lot to me.
Off to the Grammys now.
Good for you.
I want to be on a journey.
Oh, you are,
Journey.
sister. We've been watching it in public for 35, 40 years. I got a question for Kara.
beautiful.
So the numbers just came out this week where year over year, San Diego real estate is up 29% in February. So from last February this year, 29%. Tell me what the hell's going on with the real estate market.
Don't come to me.
Well, you should, but you're at the tip
Just
of the
kidding.
spear.
No, yeah,
I mean,
no.
is it, you've never, well, of course, you haven't seen like it. Nobody has. But
Nobody could have predicted this.
is this an inventory thing? What's going on in San Diego real estate?
In all simplicity, it comes down to supply and demand.
Mm-hmm.
And we've had so much demand, 2020, even going into 2020, right before March hit, everyone was trying to move. And then there was that 2-month period where we're like, okay, we shouldn't do anything. And then everyone's like, well, I still need a new house. So then ever since then, we just can't keep up. And then everyone wanted a bigger yard. Everyone needed another bedroom. So now we're still dealing with that. And right now our median sales price is at $850.
Yeah, and so that's the median. Okay, that means that's right in the middle. There's an equal number of houses above and below. Do you know what the average is? 947. 947,000.
What's the cash offer thing? I get phone calls all the time. I don't even answer my phone from weird.
Buy low, sell high. They're going to offer you 15% below market because some people are desperate. What's going on?
Okay.
Could this feasibly be the worst time for buyers to buy a house or a building?
I don't think so. So if you look at interest rates,
30% more year over year.
I get it. I totally get where you're coming from. But the amount of people who I see with cash, and if you look at interest rates, yeah, they're high because of what we've been used to. But if you look at it over time, interest
They're
rates
still
are
high over
not
time.
that
The only
bad.
time it was higher than this is during Carter area. When Paul Volcker ripped off the Band-Aid too quickly and interest rates went up to 18%. So my point is, guess who's buying a house and a building at the same time?
You. So you're just making sure.
The business guy in San Diego making a perfect decision.
Well, I think San Diego.
You're saying you're like thumbs up, right?
And I genuinely mean this. I just bought a property last year, so I can.
Last year? I mean, when it was 30% less? Excellent job. Fantastic.
We have Laura Cain, Laura Cain, Sara Petite, and our guest host, Jesse Lozano.
All right. I got a question. Did I hear from the Sully Band that April is getting married in just is it tonight? Is it Saturday? Is it
Yeah.
today?
Yes.
And you're working during the day? You're fantastic. You can't teach that. She's here on her wedding day? Well, congratulations, April. I just got one question. Are you missing any gigs? Okay. Just check it. Listen.
Wow.
Hey, I'm always running the empire here. Just want to make sure.
You are, and they are committed
Daddy
to
needs a
you.
new pair of shoes.
Clearly,
Oh,
what are
come
you
on.
doing behind the scenes?
I'm going to the wedding when the guy says, "Hey, anyone here have anything to?"
Any objections?
Yeah,
Yeah, she's hot. I don't want her to get married. That's great.
April's the best.
She is. Well, we met April.
Yes.
We didn't have April. How long have you been with us now? 2 years? 2 years ago,
Yeah.
we were looking at getting some background singers for a big gig.
She was playing at KUSI with Miko, and then I called you and I said, "Hey, there's a great saxophone player here." And
And we picked up Tomoka, and we picked up April, and we've had a 4-person horn section. Sorry, trumpet player Steve, horn section ever since. That's good. All right, ladies, you guys sound fantastic. Good job.
Love them.
All right. I want to get back to one thing that you guys were talking about. Producing TV and radio and podcasts. The big secret is, and I don't know if we should put this out there to our audience, but the big secret, and Tommy can tell you this better than anybody, is that you guys are dying to get on TV as a guest, and we're dying looking for guests every single day. Is that the best kept secret of all? It's like we got 25 guest slots to fill on one of our shows here, and it's like, who are we having on tomorrow? Right? I mean,
Right.
Is that the big thing?
Yeah. Yes, it is. Like, who are we gonna?
And are they available during? What I always love is Jesse. Hey, Jesse came on there and goes, "Hey, well, can you guys tape from 4 to 5 today? Because I'm not available from 11 to 2."
You know why? Because he's napping.
Yeah, because he's a big. Do you have?
He does morning radio. I know you.
Because you have a great
Yeah.
Rolodex. You have the best Rolodex in the business. But are you still? You're tap dancing sometimes. Because I see you texting me. Hey, can you come on today at 4 and at 7 and tomorrow morning at 6? I mean, I know what you're doing.
because of inflation and stuff, so you are a good guest at this very moment.
But don't you have trouble sometimes filling holes up?
It takes some work. As a matter of fact, during that commercial break, I was working on getting guests for Monday. But I mean,
much stress.
oh yeah,
Always working.
we book a lot of guests. We book a lot of guests.
Right.
Speaking of guests, I wanted to ask all of you, Laura, with all the many celebrities that have come through the door in studios when you were on the radio, who is your favorite guest?
Russell Crowe.
Really?
He was.
Oh, the Russell Crowe story again.
Why? Because he has a band too.
Yeah.
No, you know why? No, which by the way is called 30-odd Foot of Grunt is the name of his band.
It's terrible.
Can I tell you why? Because Tommy had him park at the other end of the parking lot at the time Clear Channel building.
Right.
So he could march Russell Crowe in and walk him by
All the windows.
Dave Shelley and Chainsaw,
I
Rock 105,
Oh yeah.
Gina, it's Frankie and
That's
Gina,
funny.
Jesse and Delana, walked him by every single one. Oh, we're down at the end here, but we're going to take the long route so everybody in the world can see who Jeff and Jared's guest is.
Oh my God.
And if I'm not
Yeah.
mistaken, the reason why you liked Russell Crowe's visit was because I think he took you out that night.
Well, he didn't take me out, but we went to see him play the 30-odd grunts or whatever.
Yeah.
And afterward, he had a party in the backstage area. I think it was House of Blues or something. And we partied with him, and it was fun. He was getting and
Was
he
this-
started getting mean.
Was this
Weird.
pre
Yeah.
was this Gladiator
Yeah.
time or
This
Master and
was
Commander?
Master and Commander time. Yeah.
What do
He
you
was shooting-
mean?
Yeah,
Like, is he
define
picking the
what
fight at the party kind of Russell Crowe, or just saying
kind of
stuff?
like being not so nice to his like tech posse.
You find out how he really treats the people in his life once he gets a little liquor in him. Okay.
Yeah, so I was like,
Okay.
okay.
Hang on just one second. Mary, damn it, I told you 100 times. Okay, I'm sorry.
Yeah, we've seen it before. Trust
Continue.
me.
Kara, with you being a Charger girl and you being on Survivor, Laura, what about you? Do you have a famous celebrity story?
No, I don't have any
What?
fun.
Didn't you meet any football players?
No, football players they kept us away from, but
Did they, wait, did they have to?
split. It was a hard split.
Did they have to keep you away from them?
Yeah, like we would do charity events with them, but we were all so well trained that we were like, don't look at them, don't look at them. They were not well trained, so they would try, and we would just be like, no, we can't.
It's a very stuffy gig to get paid no money and work a
Yeah,
lot.
by the way,
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
We were really.
I want to
like,
pull a page out of Tommy's book. What were you making as a cheerleader?
Oh my gosh, I was a captain for 2 of the 3 years, and we would make $100 as at a game as a captain, and $75 if you weren't. And then other than that, you could sell calendars, which we could make like
I have a
$10.
great idea.
That's why you ended up on Survivor. Can I ask you a Survivor question?
Sure.
'Cause that's where you really are going to make some money.
No
if you're a
kidding.
Kara. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying?
Right.
Can I ask you a question about that show?
Absolutely.
I watched so many seasons of that show, and it is so clear how disgusting everyone is smelling around each other. Can you
Is it
please
stinky?
tell me?
Oh my god.
Can you tell me the levels of stankness that were happening on Survivor?
The funny thing about stench is if you smell yourself, you don't think anyone else smells because we all smelled. So it was a gradual, like, first week we just kept getting worse and worse, and I couldn't tell.
Where were you?
I knew
Where location were you in?
Fiji, which sounds amazing.
Well, just jump in the water.
I know.
Scrub down, take some coral.
You could. We did. We did little like sand exfoliation baths, like as best as you can. But at the end of it, I could like scrape my arm. And
Yeah,
I
I've
was
heard
like,
that is the
"What's tan?
craziest
What's-"
part about that show is the smelly funkiness. I guess the shirt that you wear for the whole month or whatever, they bring that home and you can wash it a million
have it.
times, does not come out.
wow.
The
I have it because
funk
and I didn't wash it because I know it's a lost cause. Now it's just
Wow.
a memory.
Did
and
you
I
say
can-
you scraped your arm, couldn't tell if it was tan or dirt?
Yeah.
Was it hard? Was it a hard
It
thing?
was. Yeah, it was difficult. And it's funny because you say Fiji and everyone's like, wow, did you jump in the water? Was it a vacation? We went through 2 cyclones, and 16 of the 38 days that I was there was raining hard, and it was miserable. And I'm not good with cold, so we would just shiver and die.
Did you ever want to say, you know what? I quit. I want to go home.
No, I'm a sucker for
No, that's just us
The
three.
$1 million
Oh,
is
that's
in my head, yes.
Like, first date, I'm out. I need a snack. I gotta go.
We did, like, everyone asked, did the producers give you food? No, we got, like, a ration of rice, which we blew through because nobody can, help themselves. We're all starving. So then we ran out of it. We had to renegotiate. And then you can win rewards, but I lost 26 pounds in 38 days. And I was like, was anyone going to give me a Cliff Bar so I don't die? And then one of the camera guys was like, yeah, you can put a hermit crab on the thing and then you go fishing with it. I'm like, oh my God, that's where my life is at. I'm going to die. This is where it is.
I would have used the rice as currency. I would have saved it as long as I could and then got favors or gear.
Right. Turn it into something.
Give me a paella pan.
Are these
I'll give you a little
cameramen chewing on Snickers bars in front of y'all and
Thank
stuff? or-
God, no.
Okay,
that would be
'cause that-
brutal.
No, thank you.
The only thing you can get, because you don't see, you like here in America, you see commercials and all you want to do is eat. There, it's like, it's not an option, so you just like, we talk about it, but you just try to pretend like it's okay.
Was it fun?
It was so much fun.
It was fun,
Yeah.
regardless of the misery
100%.
and the hunger.
What place did you take?
4th out of 20. Wow. I know, but I didn't win.
Are you still friends with those people?
I am, which is amazing. Like the best part about it is walking out of it with a ton of friends who I will have in my life forever, and some enemies that I'll have forever.
No kidding.
Maybe just one.
Okay.
And Sarah,
I think we should replay some of it, don't you?
Oh, yeah.
Agreed. At least a clip or two.
I have a
It's
question
good
for
show.
Sarah. When I see you on stage, I think, wow, she has it. I mean, you're great at what you do. Who is your influence?
Stay right there. Don't say it. This is how we keep people in front of the TV, because we got a quick break.
Oh, yeah.
This is how
we're doing a show?
This is called.
I thought we were just hanging out.
This is called a tease. Coming up, stand by. Laura Cain, Sara Petite. What's your name again? Jess Lozano and the inimitable Sara Petite. More to come. All right, it's on the air. Look at who we have. Jesse Lozano is our guest host today. Laura Cain, the inimitable Sara Petite. Come on, Sarah. And of course, Tara, the survivor K. I'm Sully, and that's little Tommy. And the Sully Band up there. You guys sound great today, guys, I gotta tell you. And you look better now than you ever have.
Well, this is cool because the San Diego Music Awards a few weeks ago.
Oh, that again.
Yeah, I mean, Sara Petite, she nailed it. She got 3 trophies, and it's so cool that she gets to perform that song right here.
I've got a question for you. Remember COVID? Remember all those gigs we had that were wiped off the books immediately? How did you guys and your band survive during that? How did you? I mean, what did you guys do? Did you guys hole up and write music? Did you guys do the Zoom video stuff? What did you do?
After we stopped having happy hour every day, I meditated a lot, and then people thought I would have written a lot, and I didn't. But I did online shows, and it was fun. I just did it with my iPhone, and people liked it. I didn't know if people would get bored of hearing me or whatever, but I made really good money that way.
Yeah, it was pretty.
Really nice.
We had actually we were busy that year too. That was interesting because and you talk to a lot of artists, and I don't think that it occurred to them that people were staring at the computers,
Yeah.
looking for something to do. I mean, they couldn't go out to the clubs, they couldn't go out to see live music, but I think there was a thirst for it after a while. I think when it all hit in, like we're not going anywhere for a while, suddenly it was like, man, let's.
And if you did it right, if you did it in a very personal, you're sitting in your living room kind of a way, you saw some of your favorite artists in not a 50,000 crowd environment in a huge venue. You almost saw a better, cooler side of them that you never got to see before, and they're performing half the time. So it really is special that you guys were doing that during the pandemic because you didn't have to. That's for sure.
No, definitely.
You know?
It was a nice experience. It was something that I wasn't comfortable with.
Right.
But then it was like you just have to adapt and it's
And
good
your
being
fans probably
comfortable
loved
sometimes.
it. Yeah.
Yeah,
They did.
definitely.
what are you going to play for us today?
It's called Rare Bird.
Oh, that song.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
the
that song I
the
heard.
song, but I'm
The
looking
song of the-
forward. I'm looking forward to this because the Sully Band, they have not performed this yet with Sarah. So this is like.
Who's more
is
nervous, the 9 of you or Sarah?
Not
I mean,
Sarah.
this is how
Not
good.
Sarah.
This
No
is
way.
how good the Sully Band is. This is how
All right.
great the Sully Band is.
Fingers crossed, we don't mess it
I
up
put
for
on
you.
extra
Hey, wait.
deodorant.
Jesse? Hey, can Jesse introduce Sara Petite?
Oh, okay.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Where do I do this from?
Yeah,
What-
you
is
can
this
do it
I
the
from-
think
spot?
do the Saturday Night Live thing where you stand in front of the camera, ladies and gentlemen, right?
Okay,
yeah.
where do I stand?
Go wherever.
Where do I stand? Point.
Right in front of Sarah.
Their camera moves, Jesse. This just in.
Oh,
We gotta get
it's on a whole arm and everything. Okay, this is a pro. It's Jesse Lozano. I haven't watched Saturday Night Live in a while. I go to bed too early.
Always making it about the talent.
Ladies and gentlemen, Sara Petite. Yay!
I know you're out there. I'm out searching for you. Down this gypsy jangle highway, are you searching for me too? rare bird, I'd walk to the end of time for you. Well, I won't stop until I find you, rare bird. Are you searching for me too? Well, I've had triumphs, I've had tragedies, but I'm still standing through it all. And I've gotten up so many times, it's getting easier every time I fall. Well, I'm a fighter, but I'm a lover. Do you hear me when I call? Each night I pray and sing to you, rare bird. Do you hear me when I call? Rare bird, sometimes I'm flying, sometimes I never leave the ground. But sometimes I rise just like a phoenix through the ashes. Ooh, I'm glory bound. Just like a mirror when I see you, well, I know you'll see me too. Rare bird, I'm out here flying around. Are you searching for me too? Hey, I ain't weird, I'm just different. That's what my mama said. Beauty's in the eye of the beholder. It's like a fortune to be read. And I give all life's earthly treasures for a love that's pure and true. Rare bird, I'm out here flying around. Are you searching for me too? Rare bird, sometimes I'm flying, sometimes I never leave the ground. But sometimes I rise just like the phoenix through the ashes. Ooh, I'm glory bound. Just like a mirror when I see you, well, I know you'll see me too. Rare bird, I'm out here flying around. Are you searching for me too? Rare bird, I'm out here flying around. Are you searching for me?
Just another word for bureaucracy. Them say my plan for the working family, but the plan is to be in poverty. But I'm not in no doggone rest. Real history, me no come from monkey. tied up all the lies and conspiracy. I love me say, we are the ODA. We Sully Band, in George Road, man. I Sully Band and the people left road. I saw we do,
Sully Band.
I saw we do. I ding, This is so we do that, that's how we do it like this. I'm Sully the man, not in charge of.
Alright, I think we're bad brains, love with a good heart. Life is a song arranged by God with a good start. Spotted the parts that get played off key. Notes to self get shared when the music is blared freely. I kiss the sky with both feet on the ground. No intoxicants to be found, just the heat of my sound. I try to give it as I got it or receive it. Trying to live it before I talk and see you can retrieve it and rock it with the hot. Yeah.
Not so sober. Good. Praise Sojourn Hodgers. Of course, they are the show. At this point, I'm not even playing or singing at any of the shows.
Yeah, you don't even need
I just stand up there and just go like this.
Sarah, can Sarah edit that rap into her rare bird?
Yeah, you want to use it? In the river?
Yeah.
Slow it way down.
With the heart.
I have to ask, so when are you playing next? Where can we come see you?
Saturday, April 29th,
Okay.
which is today.
Tonight?
Yeah,
Where's
tonight.
Well,
Adams
Saturday's the
Avenue.
30th. Saturday's the 30th.
Thank you, because I do that all the time, and I have to read.
So you missed the show.
So where are you playing tonight?
Adams Avenue Unplugged at the Old Sod,
Okay.
6 p.m.
Right?
Best Guinness in town, top 5 in the United States.
All right.
So,
And if people want to find you online, what's the best way to do that?
Instagram, Facebook, and then sarapetite.com.
All right, very good.
All
Well,
right.
fantastic having you, and congratulations
Thank
on all
you.
your success.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Kara, how do people...
I called her and congratulated her. Seriously, sincerely. That's a lot of freaking awards. And you know how close we are to Rebecca Jade. We should make her a regular part of this deal. You know?
Absolutely.
I'm out.
Hey, what about
Doesn't need me
you?
anymore.
What about you, Kara? How do people reach you? And what are you doing next?
Don't do it. No.
Don't reach you. It's not available.
Oh, Instagram at It's Kara K. And what's my next move? I don't know. We'll see.
Are you staying in real estate?
I am.
Are you?
Real estate
This is
for
your-
life.
this is your deal?
Yeah, I love it.
In
Yeah.
San Diego? Mm-hmm. All right.
I know, now I'm stuck in San Diego. Even if, not that I would go anywhere else, but like.
Where
this
did you
is the
start?
jam.
Where did you come from?
San Diego. I hail from San Diego.
Yeah.
I hail.
That's what we all do.
Where do you go to school?
It's Carlsbad, which some people don't consider part of actual San Diego. North County is part of it.
You know,
Yeah, it is.
The enclave called Carlsbad
Yeah.
is where the Loft 100 studios are.
I was just
so,
gonna say,
it's
we're
from
here.
whom all
How
blessings
quick.
flow.
Yeah.
It must have been.
We're here.
Laura Cain, talk about your podcast. What's it called and what's
It's
it about?
called Laura Cain After Dark. I host it with my BFF Eric, who happens to be fabulous. And we do it Tuesdays and Thursday nights at 4. They're released, and we're on YouTube as well.
Very good.
Anytime you want to watch.
Laura Cain.
After Dark.
And Jesse Lozano, you have a couple of events coming up.
Got a couple of stinky house party, dance parties.
Yeah,
in
we
living
just
room.
had the sweaty house party last Saturday, so we'll move on past that. Yeah, we got the One More Win charity golf tournament coming up, which raises money for high school athletes here in San Diego. Got a lot of great sponsors, and Nana's Wish is a big part of it for this year, which is great, Tommy. Thank you for that.
What is that website again? Once again?
OneMoreWin.org. What you can do on the
OneMoreWin.org.
website is not only buy your way in with your entry fee and stuff to play golf, but that's where you can nominate your high school athletic program here in San Diego that needs whatever it is.
Yeah.
I mean, we like a wish list: uniforms,
is.
equipment,
There it is,
cash. Whatever you're looking for to kind of take your underserved athletic program to the next level.
Can we
That's what
donate to that? Is there something?
Yeah,
would
what's
be
the
great.
donation
Kick down
like?
some dough?
Yeah, you can go to onemorewin.org. You can make a donation. It's all right there. We should have have you sponsor the golf tournament or something.
All right,
like
very
that.
good. Done. Thanks for asking
And
me on the
then-
air, so I couldn't say no.
Good one.
I do that all the time.
Shout out.
Hey, listen, for the Leukemia Lymphoma Society, Man of the Year.
All
I saw that.
right.
You're in the mix on that, right?
We're in the mix. Yeah, we're in the mix. We're raising money. You can go to sullyband.com. Right, Mary?
You
And there's
guys
a
are
big-
all over the place these days on billboards and bus
I
stops.
booked
got-
him for an
we got-
event I have coming
we got
up. Just to let
pretty-
you guys know, I booked Sully and the band. I had to.
Nice.
They said we need something special, and I literally was like, I have the band. Trust me.
And shout out to Tati and your producer, Shelly Brown.
Of course,
Yes.
Jesse and Tati in the morning. It's the most fun 4 hours every single day. Hopefully you join us. We get in trouble a lot for having so much fun off the air and bringing it on the air, and we don't have a lot of good direction in our show because it's literally 3 people hanging out, talking smack all morning.
Okay,
That's cool.
Something you don't know about Jesse, he arrives like at 3 a.m. before
really?
anyone else.
No.
And
That's garbage.
He so doesn't.
I'm on at the same time. I know he gets there after me, and I'm the last guy
I'm definitely one of the last ones in the building. But, hey.
Okay.
I'm not a morning person.
Can I ask you this? Are you still filling in for Ryan Seacrest?
I try to avoid it if I can.
Yeah, me too. I avoid it.
It's just
Oh,
it's
Tommy.
a lot of unless they make me.
But aren't you going to be the guy?
I don't know if I want to be the guy.
You should be.
I lost shucks moment. I don't know.
Guys, I love
Enough about me. What about you? What do you think about me?
I mean, you can ask anyone. I love living in this town so much that living in LA for 7 years was the best perspective of I don't know if I could ever not live in San Diego. And so unless the Ryan Seacrest world, once he gives it up, wants to come down here and let me be a part of it, I just don't know.
Well, you're basically living in LA, in San Diego with that getup. I mean,
I feel like it. I should be on the red carpet or something with this.
and what's the name of your suit sponsor again? Uglysuits.org?
You can go to it's Shinesty.
Shinesty.
Oh,
you got it?
James, the band name wrote it down earlier, right when I wrote in. It was very important.
You changed the whole thing up, you know?
was so good.
You know the original person that wore that suit?
Yeah, you'd have to get a different.
The lead guitar player for Cheap Trick. What was his name?
Rick Nielsen.
Rick Nielsen.
Oh, I thought
He'd
you
wear
were
those things all the time.
With the shorts too.
With-
You
oh,
roll the
with
shorts.
the shorts.
Because I lotioned my legs for the
Well,
first
not
time
that
in 6 years
particular
right
suit,
now
but
before
he
I
had
came.
his own suits with short pants. Yeah.
Oh, there's different
Remember
kinds of
Live at
leopard.
Budokan?
You can get away with it.
All right.
Will you guest host again one day?
Yes.
Awesome.
This is a whole different chair. I'm usually in the guest chair over there, acting a different Jesse. This is a different Jesse here, guys.
All right.
I'd do that too, by the way, but not that you asked.
You'll guest host as well. And Kara.
What about me?
Yeah, I know, right?
And Sarah for our country week.
There you go.
She's now our house band. What are you talking about? Okay, so tonight at Adams Avenue.
And the old sod is
the old
because
sod.
all the stages all moved into the bars and for venues and stuff.
And one more thing. April, you should leave now. You're getting married.
Yeah, we'll get it. Sit.
I don't want to see it again.
Oh, are you kidding me? Well, Stevie? On the air, it's on the air. Great to have you on. Did you hear that song that Sara Petite just played? Are you kidding me?
That was awesome.
My entire band just quit.
I had to ask her.
They just quit me.
With you. They want
A solo act. There you go. Kids. By the way, you guys did very good. I mean, she was a star.
Yeah.
She outshone you guys by a lot. But still, I want to let you know. You guys sounded, you know.
Wait a minute.
On a scale of William Hung from American Idol to, let's say, John Denver, you guys are solidly at definitely an Andrew Gold, Only Boy. You know, remember that? Undercover Angel, I think.
Solidly
Yeah,
average.
yeah, I would say it's, yeah, that's good. Yeah. It's a long
Alan
climb.
O'Day, by the
it's a
way.
long climb to the middle, Trey.
Yeah.
This one.
Alan O'Day, by the way.
Alan O'Day, that's right. Andrew
Hey,
Gold, but Andrew Gold had some good songs.
Oh, yeah. Thank you for being a friend.
Where? Who?
Who are you talking about?
Oh, don't act like you're not old enough, because the three of us are old enough. These guys are not.
Him? Oh, no,
He did not point at me, trust me.
How many times have you had a woman point at you and say, him?
Too many. I'm not going to lie.
No, I forgot.
Hey, is that your favorite Jansen separates?
It's not my favorite. My favorite is hot pink with black palm trees all over it.
Oh,
this is the one that
my.
currently.
Oh, the Don Johnson.
That's right. This is the one that currently fits me. So it's.
Do you guys remember, you two excluded, the Jansen's separates that you saw in you know, they had the little jacket and they had the.
Jansen separate?
No.
Oh, you don't. He's trying not to say anything because
Was it a guy
I remember,
thing?
of course.
it was
I
the
do.
bathing suits back in the 50s James Bond used to wear with a little jacket.
In
And-
the 50s?
60s maybe.
Is a bathing
In this,
suit-
I wasn't
It
even.
started in the 50s.
What kind of
okay?
jacket has that basis as jacket?
Oh,
It sounds amazing. It sounds like summer's coming up.
James Bond?
Yeah.
He moved
Was
like
it
a
permanent?
panther. I mean, he'd walk across.
Jacket sounds like too much.
No,
going on.
oh no, it was a terry cloth. This is a very, very 1965 I think it started in the 50s, 1965 to. Oh yeah, and they would wear like these short sleeve.
When I Love Lucy went to the beach, they were.
Oh yeah, and James.
Group me into this whole.
Oh, you are so far.
I have no idea what's going on.
Into this thing.
I love every person watches. Oh, I totally know. I had some Jansen separates. I didn't personally.
So Jesse,
Jansen bathing suit. Sorry, yes, Tom.
we didn't get. Hey, we didn't get to you when we talked about famous celebrities. I mean, you've met them all.
Okay.
Can you tell us,
Big
a
name.
cool radio celebrity story?
Yes, one time, it was time to interview Nicki Minaj.
Okay.
Oh, I'm glad I'm remembering this story. And she made me wait a short 2 hours to come back to interview, right? It was like, she's gonna be here at 7, wait, be prepared. Took 2 hours to get her to me. And we were wondering, like, who takes that long to walk from the dressing room? Well, Nicki had already come off stage and taken off of her onstage outfit, and she didn't want to be on camera doing interviews or whatever without her ensemble that she had picked for the night. So she made somebody leave and go get her something that she could wear to my interview.
Hey.
Well, what they got her was a tutu. So I'm sitting back in this room,
In your tutu.
fully annoyed. I've been sitting there for 2 hours. In comes Nicki Minaj in like a dirty old T-shirt, her sweatpants, because remember, she's done performing for the night,
Right.
with a giant purple tutu on.
What?
And she came and sat down and we did our interview, and she did the absolute best interview, and I had to completely backpedal on how annoyed I was with her, because then I appreciated the time. And you know how it works. You know how it works.
Did you have to turn it on like that fast, going from being annoyed to, oh, hey, so great to see you. Oh my gosh, you're early.
100%. Because I mean, like, you don't get to eat at those kind of events, and I was like hungry. I wanted to go do something. I'd already interviewed Gwen and everybody else that had come through,
Oh,
and
Gwen.
it was like,
Oh yeah.
it
Oh.
was over.
minute,
I was like,
Me and Gwen.
done. I was spent, if I can say that. But yeah, it would have been nice if she had showed up on time. But what can you do? It's Nicki.
Well, that's like off air, in radio. Off air, you get in a tizzy every once in a while. If you do, sometimes you're. I remember me and Russ. Hey, News Radio 600 Kogo, Sully,
right.
like just
Yeah,
like that,
yeah.
right?
I have been crying my eyes out from like personal drama with like my daughter's mom, or the real things that happen in life, and then click it on Hi Caller 102 right now for tickets to Disneyland. Take the whole family. I mean, for sure, it's a weird thing.
It is.
And is that true, Laura? When you go through life and you're sad or going through something, isn't it cool that you can come to the radio show, your show, and see your family?
Yeah, I always said to them, I spend more time with you guys intimately than I do with my family on a daily basis. I mean, we really formed a really cool family, and we were so close.
Yeah.
And we knew all each other's problems.
Oh, yeah. Laura lived with me for a couple.
I did. I was his roommate. He gave me his master bedroom.
Wow.
What's his morning routine?
Yeah, what does he do? What
is Tommy doing?
What's Tommy like in the morning? Here's. give me typical Tommy morning.
He sleeps on the couch.
Well, I slept on the couch because you took the bed.
But he takes one of the couch cushions and holds it like a
bunny,
body.
Like a bunny.
You're a body pillow guy?
Yeah, he's a body pillow guy. He gets up super early. Like we're talking like 3 o'clock in the morning. Computer.
I know, I get the texts.
Yeah.
Booking guests.
I forgot what you ate. What did you eat a lot?
Apparently a lot.
We used to go to hot yoga together. That was so fun.
But Kara, now
A day in the life of Tommy Simone.
I love it.
speaking of homes and stuff,
I needed that.
He was sleeping on the couch.
I have a question for you, since you were a Charger girl. When I drive by the stadium, where it used to be, it's sad for me because, I have so many memories in that building. You must drive by there. What do you think about when you drive by?
It's devastating. I frequented the freeway when it was getting torn down. And yeah, it's a different, it's like, makes me feel old, makes me feel sad.
Yeah.
It makes me feel like.
Excuse me, let me stop that.
Yeah.
Well,
Did you just say
Don't go there, girlfriend.
when you think
the
about
5 words
memories,
I heard you say?
you think
Forward.
about something you've done in the past, and like that chapter is now really close because
Yeah.
now you can't get back on that
Now you're tap
stadium if
dancing
wanted
because
to.
you just said makes me feel old.
I should get into tap dancing. It'll probably make me feel young again.
Sully,
Oh,
these
so
two are
yeah.
the wrong guests. They're triggering you all show.
Well,
Yeah.
Sarah, 2 of them don't even equal my age. Oh my gosh.
But
Sarah with the awards, Kara with the age. This is not going well for Sully.
And Sarah, for you growing up, when did you say, hey, I want to be a country singer?
I was in college, and I had played piano as a kid, and I picked up a guitar and learned some chords. I was like, oh, I'm a songwriter, and then I just everything just kind of fell naturally. I work really hard.
Who
Let's see if
influenced
I could do this. Dolly Parton and Bruce Springsteen.
Wow.
Yeah, their categories are just, categories that the expanse of their work. Like Bruce Springsteen's very, if you've read Born to Run, he's done a lot of personal work on himself, and it's the book's absolutely unbelievable, and you can hear that in his lyrics that he's really delved into himself, and I think that's why he touches so many people. And Dolly Parton's the same way with the vulnerability.
And so is Rare Bird.
Can you tell me Manfred Mann's most famous song?
Well, of course.
What is it?
Well, he wrote Blinded by the Light.
And who wrote that song?
Bruce Springsteen.
Damn right he did.
Yeah.
Did you know that?
I didn't know that.
Man for Man.
Don't be
was
chicken
written
that
by
I know this.
But
Bruce Springsteen.
I could have said Do-Wah Diddy.
Do-Wah did. That's right. Exactly right. All right.
Protect your voice.
OTA on the air is on the air. We got another show. We're not even close to the end yet.
You know what? You do have to.
Laura Cain, Sara Petite, and of course Jesse the Body. Lozano. That's the new one.
I used to be Jesse the Body, the intern, when I started radio.
Everybody.